Long story short, I gotta stay off Facebook Marketplace. It gets me in trouble every time. Every time. You guys wondering where we're going yet? Yeah, so we decided to take a little trip down to Jacksonville to pick up a third Old Town ePDL 132 BigWater. This will be the third one that I've purchased. So if you're wondering if I believe in the platform and the kayak, I do. I guess I believe the hype. Never paid the full $6,000 for any of my kayaks. The first two were brand new, and I got a really good deal on them. And I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, and I seem to have found another deal. So scrolling through Facebook, and I found another deal. It was a really good deal, actually. I could have purchased it just off of what they were offering, but I offered $500 less because I told them I needed to drive there from Myrtle Beach 5 hours, and then they accepted that offer. So not only is it a kayak, it's the bed extender for your truck, and a paddle. I don't need the bed extender, and I don't necessarily need the paddle. Probably need the paddle, but anyway, not quite sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. I got plans for it, whether I keep it. I got plans for it, whether I sell it. But yeah, I still love the platform. I love the two I have. I could use another in case the wife wants to go, or eventually my daughter. But I thought about getting the new Old Town, the 120 with the pedal drive. But the pedal drive it's not the same as the 132. They actually put a different pedal drive in the 120 Pro, which I get because it's a smaller boat. Maybe it doesn't need all the weight and it can be smaller, but it kind of stinks because if you had just one drive that could go out, through all the different kayaks that you build, I could take that drive out of the 132 and I could place it in the 120 Pro, and maybe you could just buy the hull of the kayak instead of having to buy the whole thing, which is going to cost you $6,000 at this point. So I thought about that for a while. I'd like to have the smaller one for sure. I might have to find that one on Facebook Marketplace one day. But right now, I like having the exact same kayak. So if I have a problem with one, I can move the drive to another one. I mean, everything's interchangeable. If one goes down, like I said, I can move the drive over to another boat, or it's just all interchangeable. All the parts are the same and everything like that. So I like that. But I would like to get that 120 Old Town 120 Pro, the new one, at some point. I see they're having, or I'm watching the YouTubes, as I call it. Must be true. I've seen some. They have some deck flex on those boats a little bit, which makes me a little nervous. The holes are a lifetime warranty, so I don't think there's much to worry about. But yeah, I don't like that. I saw someone else say they would put some foam underneath the seat and on the front deck if they were going to buy it, and they wouldn't be surprised if Old Town put some foam under the decking inside the hull eventually, within probably the next 6 months, because they find out if you got a heavier guy on there, you're going to have some deck flex on the Old Town. But anyway, I'm just on here rambling. Woke up at 3 this morning, drove down here. It's 8:35. I'm sitting in Jacksonville traffic. Great time. It says we're 20 minutes out, and hopefully this guy's here and I can pick this boat up and then pick this kayak up and then hightail it back to Myrtle Beach all in the same day. So that'll be a good 11 hours of driving in one day, but I think it's going to be worth it for the deal I'm getting. But hang on, and when we get there, we'll check the boat out. All right, guys, we're here. place we're getting her. Here she is. Looks pretty good. We're gonna strap her in here and try to get going pretty quick. Actually, this is they got boats for sale over here, skiffs, little skiffs and whatnot. So we might go in there for a little trip and check things out real quick. I have to check it out. But yeah, she looks good for the deal I'm getting, that's for sure. Very clean, good looking. So let's get her strapped in. Measure. All right. Man, it is hotter than Hades in there. Hot. Oh. jacksboats.com, guys. That's who I'm buying it from. Consignment Boats. Guy is the owner here. He is fantastic, super nice guy. If you ever want to buy a skiff or a big boat, he's got all kinds of stuff, very fair prices. That's where I picked up the ePDL. Very cool guy. I just talked to him for about an hour. Make sure if you're ever in Jacksonville, you come check it out. Check out some of the boats. Baycraft. Hey, that's for me. I'm just looking around before I leave. I drove all the way down here. I might as well take a look, you know? Yeah. I was dying. I had to get that towel. I was sweating so bad. Woo! Florida heat. All right. Yes, it is. It's a nice little skiff. Very nice little skiff. Huh. It's pretty cool. Kona. Very cool. Ginu. Looks like a Ginu. No, it's not a Ginu. It's something else. Some kind of hybrid. Carolina skiff. twister boats. Lake Okeechobee. Little flats boat. Thing's pretty sweet. Yamaha. Center console. Pretty sweet. All right, guys, let's get back on the road. Let's get back on the road. Time to get going. Make sure we're all strapped down. I think she's good. Ooh, it's getting hot on there. Good Lord. All right. Let's get going. All right, guys, back in the car. Man, I just spoke with Guy Morrison. He's the owner of Consignment Boat Sales in Jacksonville. That's who sold me the 30 ePDL that I just picked up today. Super nice guy, been in the business like 20 to 30 years selling boats. He has some really cool flats boats. You can check him out online. It's only 5 hours from Myrtle Beach, not that that's close, but he definitely has some fair prices and good deals. He's a consignment guy, so he's selling it for the owner and he takes a percentage. But the ePDL that I just picked up, the Kayak was owned by a former Jacksonville Jaguar player. So he played in the NFL a couple years ago. He's no longer there. I'm not going to say his name out of respect for him, but it's a pretty interesting story. I mean, that doesn't happen all the time. He's like, oh yeah, this is owned by an NFL player. I thought that was pretty cool. Not that it matters. It's not going to help me fishing unless maybe that boat hits a little harder. I don't know. But no, I just thought it was a cool guy. Hey, Guy was a really cool guy, but that's a really cool story. It's cool when you go to pick something up or you know, you don't expect that, and the guy's name's on the title and stuff. So I just think it's pretty cool that that it was his boat and he actually fished out of it and stuff like that. He kind of told me some stories, and it was just interesting. So yeah, got up at 3 this morning, blew down here, got here about 9. Had to get a flag for the back of the kayak because I've got it in the back of the truck because I forgot my flag. Of course, you end up spending more money on all the stuff you forgot. You get a good deal, and then you go to Lowe's or Home Depot to buy all the stuff that you forgot in order to get the kayak back home safely. So that's good. No, mainly I just forgot the red flag. Just don't want to get pulled over for that. I had everything else. But yeah, anyway, like I said, guy there couldn't have been nicer. Nice place. What's funny is, this is crazy too, I've actually seen that place in another YouTube video. A guy I follow out of Jacksonville. He's called the Skiff Guy. Builds skiffs and stuff. Real cool guy. He actually went to Consignment Boat Sales here in Jacksonville and did a video. I had no idea that's where I was going today. I just went to pick the boat up and that's happened. And I pulled up and I'm like, I've seen this place before, but I've never really hung out in Jacksonville, so this is weird. And then I'm like, this was on YouTube. So it was like just full circle. Really weird. I literally watched this video from the Skiff Guy like 3 weeks ago. And he was talking about how great a deal this guy has and how great Guy is. He sat down with him, and I just sat down with him and purchased a boat for him. And he wasn't lying. He is a really great guy. If you're in the area of Jacksonville looking for a boat, check him out. He could not have been nicer. Could not have made the process easier for me, and gave me a great deal. So that's that. All right, guys, we made it back to the house.
As you can see, the garage is currently full with the 2 ePDLs I already own. There's no space on the trailer currently, so we're gonna have to figure something out for the 3rd ePDL. I got a temporary location that we can put it, but not sure how excited the wife's going to be about that. That's the living room here, and there she sits. There's the 3rd ePDL. Yeah, this is what happens when you're spontaneous on Facebook Marketplace and not really think it all through, but this just makes it more fun, right? So for the time being, I've got it sitting here in the living room. Probably gonna order some accessories for it, and some accessories from Yak Attack, definitely some accessories from Navarre Kayak to make this kayak match the other ones. Like I said, I do have some plans for this kayak. Not sure if I'm ready to disclose exactly those plans yet, but I do have some plans for them. I got both of the drive off my old one. Actually, this is the new drive here. That's the old drive. I'm gonna do a little maintenance to the drives before I get the new one in the salt water. I'm actually gonna maintenance that one too. Maybe I'll make a video about that eventually. But yeah, man, I'm excited. It was a long day. It was a long trip. I think it was 13 hours round trip. I went down to Jacksonville and back, picked it up. But hey, when it's a good deal, it's a good deal, and I couldn't pass up the deal on this one for sure. Got a really good deal on the first 2. This was an even better deal. Obviously this one's used, but I mean, as you can see, this thing's like brand new, man. If it was used one time, if even. I mean, it's in good working order, good shape. There's not a scratch on this thing. Like I said, I'm excited to put in an order here for some Navarre kayak accessories, to get it all decked out, some Yak Attack accessories. Once we get those in, we'll do a video on that. Got the chair sitting here, got some batteries for all of them over there. It's a dang train wreck. As one of my friends said, my wife is a saint because she lets me get away with this stuff, especially in our living room, as you can see. But yeah, man, thanks for coming along for the ride with me. It was good to have you guys talk to on the trip here and there. Like I said, definitely have some plans for this 3rd one. Probably disclose that at another time down the road here. But yeah, that's going to be all for this one. Another ePDL at the house, and who knows, I might be on the lookout for another one, for a 4th. But yeah, this is the 3rd one. So if you wonder if I believe in these things, like I think I said that earlier in the video, absolutely love them. Absolutely love the stability of them. In fact, right now is the anniversary of the first ePDL I bought. So I think I need to do a video here soon about like my 1-year review of the boat. Things I like, things I don't like. For me, the biggest thing is the stability. I can stand and fish out of this boat. Never has it acted like it wanted to flip or do any of that. It's so stable. This cockpit area is amazing. Stand up there and fish all the time. Obviously I have the seat out of it right now, but yeah, man, I can't say enough good things about Old Town. In general, the Sportsman 132 ePDL is freaking awesome. If you're wondering if you should buy one, absolutely. I haven't got my hands on the 120. I'm sure I will here eventually, maybe even, hopefully in the next year we'll have one. But I'm not willing to shell out $6,000 for a new kayak. It's just just so you know, none of the ones that you've seen on my channel, the other 2 I own or this, have I ever played full price. If you look around on Facebook or at the dealers, especially now, we're going into September, you will be able to find a deal on these things. Do not pay full price. They are worth it, I will say that. If I were to pay full price, I wouldn't be mad because they are worth it, but you should look around for the deal. Anyway, that's it for this one. I appreciate you guys riding along, taking the ride to Jacksonville with me, and we will see you on the next one.